Where was the church located?
Zion Hope Baptist Church. Was it at the 23rd on Arsenal? Okay.
Not too far from here.
And stuff. So we started dating. And so then 6 weeks later, he asked me to marry him. It ain't nobody's business, but we didn't do like a lot of people do. We didn't do that. I'm not specifying what happened and what have you, but I'm just saying. So then on October the 4th, 3 months and 3 days after we met, we got married. I'll never forget his little speech, his little whatever. He was laid off from Bryant Heating and Cooling. And of course, you got to realize what official, what you call me is now. So he said, what minimum wage? He says, I'm gonna find a job. I'm gonna find a job even if it's paying $2 an hour. These are memories that I'm sharing because they're so precious to me. And what have you. So on God is so good. So on October the 4th, that Saturday, we married. On that Monday, and what have you, he went to work at whichever one of them 3 places that went belly up. Whatever the name of the Universal, I think was the name of it. And what have you. So that happened, and what have you. And Tasha, you were a honeymoon baby. You were, after we got married, you was born 9 months and 3 days later. So we married from meeting 3 months and 3 days, and then you was born 9 months and 3 days after that. To this day, I thank God for him, and he is the only man that could even think of floating this boat.
We'll be up in the front, like doing puzzles together. That's why I got him a puzzle. We like doing puzzles. And yeah, he taught me how to drive. That was fun. I remember one time when I was driving. I don't even know if he noticed, but it was like the beginning, and I remember I was so sleepy. Like I was in there falling asleep at the wheel, and I was just trying to stay up.
Oh my!
It was crazy. I remember when I was going to take my test, it was like, it was the first time I was going to take my test, and we was sitting there, I think that was like that church right by Devonton Plaza, and he was trying to teach me how to like reverse in, and I could not get it, and that was the first time I seen my grandpa actually get like irritated.
You talking about across the street from Devonton?
Zion Hope.
You talking about Zion Hope? That's our church. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was yeah.
Well, yeah, we was going to that church. And then, yeah, we had a lot of Dairy Queen. All these years, we had a lot of Dairy Queen. I remember I got caught sneaking cookies from Ponderosa. That was bad. Yeah, because they was like, you can't take it home or whatever. But,
Right.
we all got in trouble for that. And then Uncle Noah was eating them. So,
You threw him under the bus.
yeah. And, but yeah, he's like a second dad to me. He had taught me how to do a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, I could go on forever on the stuff he taught me. And he definitely came through with like on my cars and stuff. You know, especially when I had the money and he just put it on his charge card. And just call it a day. So yeah, thankful for him.
Hold on.
Gotta stretch.
All right. I'll say, they be saying, they grandpa's favorite. That could be. That could be true. That could be true, I guess. But I wasn't really close with grandpa probably till I got like older. Like when I start like doing stuff like cutting the grass and all that like car stuff and all that. So I say like I don't know about 15, 16, something like that. But I would say I'm gonna go back to like when I was like 10, when my dad got out of prison, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get your name changed, whatever, like my last name." So then I was like, "Nah," cause I was like, first that back then I was like, I just sound weird, cause I'm used to my name. But then as I got older, and I started like changing like my worldview and stuff on everything, then I was like my grandpa like is like a man like that, like not like there's a lot of dudes that just out here, but my grandpa like hard work, all that stuff. So now when I look like when I got like 18 and stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep my name. I mean like his name, because like it remind like to me like Davis is gonna mean like hard work, like put it like persevere through everything. So good like that type of stuff. Because he helped me with my cars and all that, and like taught me how to like do stuff myself. So with my mom's house, I do a lot of stuff myself and stuff like that. Or I might have him help me, but I initiated myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing like with Red Day and stuff. I just tried to do it myself. So.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful.
My mother had 6 daughters, which means I was blessed with 5 beautiful sisters. And I always wanted a brother. And with a name like Smith, every time I came across that common name, I'm like, you have to be my brother.
Motion detected at your back door.
But we married Nate. I got my brother.
I gotta hug somebody else. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you know this, Josiah, but your grandfather taught me to drive. Taught me how to drive. And it was at the old Bush Stadium, across from where you went to your academy. And it was in the parking lot there that I took the wheel. He sat beside me, quiet. I was headed toward a pole.
Oh, Jesus.
He didn't flinch. He was just that type of man. He still is. Man of few words, never seen him get upset. I was married, but I use Nate's name often. Because Nate can do this, I'll have Nate do that. And my husband was a little jealous of my brother here. There's so many memories, like Josh has said, being under the hood of my car. He was there always. I was holding a flashlight, a screw. He would ask for whatever tool, I didn't know what, but he was pointing out. But he was always there and always has been. How many brother-in-laws take their sister-in-law on vacation? He let me tag along in my car my husband had bought for me. We went on vacation together. But this man loves me, and I know he does. We went on vacation, and being the OCD person that I am, at one of those truck stops on the way home from vacation, I was tidying up the back of the car, around the car, the back seat of the car, whatever, not knowing that he had placed money in the tissue box. I threw the tissue box away, probably in the state of Tennessee. Did he get mad? He kept quiet. And of course I felt bad. And if I remember correctly, because my mind is going at the age of 72, but I'm thinking that I drove back to Tennessee at that rest stop to try to find that money in that trade dryer in my house. But that's Nate. He's always been there, always willing to help. Sometimes you didn't even have to ask. He knew what the need was and he'd show up. Ironically, in 2020, this library was built here. And Carrie and I came for its grand opening.
They didn't invite me, but that's another story.
Right. They're in trouble. They're in trouble.
I'm just waiting.
That's the baby sister.
But that was during the pandemic. And as we know, the pandemic changed a lot of our lives forever.
Yes.
We was touched personally by losses during that time. But what I also remember is that I have a tree. I've been in my house now 22 years, I believe. And what started out as a weed grew to be a tall tree, taller than my house. So during the pandemic, my brother-in-love, which I refer to him as every time I write anything, he's my brother-in-love, not my love. But not I love because he married my sister. He's my brother-in-love. He was on the ladder cutting that tree during the pandemic. So when I saw him today, bringing things in for his party, he said, well, I can't remember what he said, but he wanted to know what was I doing out because I had knee replacement 3 weeks ago. I said, only for you, brother. Only for you would I be here today. So he knows I love him. I hope he does. But he's been the brother that I never had. But he is my brother. That's it.
That was beautiful.
Really, I can say is that I was talking about favorites over here. I can say is that basically, like, he probably don't got no favorites, but it's like when it comes to like certain the grandkids or certain of his kids, like he got like a different relationship with like
Praise
different.
God. Praise God. Thank you, Joe.
So it's like
That's the
Yeah, 'cause I
ASD.
don't like sweets like that.
so it's like
So I don't do the deer.
I remember like them times and stuff where, like he would take me and Zeke to go to the park. We ride our bikes sometimes and stuff. And I remember it could be sometimes where we was even acting up and stuff, and he then gave us like a whooping or something like that. And then like it could be where at times just like where he could take all the grandkids and stuff, and then like he would basically like I don't know if I can say it, but like
You're doing a good job.
it's like like I'm saying, it's like different one of us, we got our different relationship with them and stuff. It's like even like it's kind of like how God, he has his own relationship with everybody.
Go ahead and preach. Preach.
So it's basically like you really can't say you got favorites or whatever. Like it's basically like I should say it's like one grandkid can do something for him and then the next one can do the other thing for him, and he can take from that, and he can kind of he can I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. It's like he appreciates everything and stuff. Like even it could be bad moments and stuff like well, I wouldn't say that bad, but I'm saying sometimes when I kind of like will mess up or something like that. Like so like if like he teaching me how to cut grass or whatever and stuff, and then I mess up the lines kind of. He be like, he said, "Nah, Joe, I told you to do going on that line." So it's like I kind of appreciate him for making me be accountable to him.
Okay.
As far as my the stuff that he teaches me. Yeah, so I'm thankful. I thank God for you for allowing you to live 75 years.
You want to share a memory from y'all's childhood or something?
I was the baby of the family, although Amos the baby.
Yeah.
He always took
Uh-oh, here we go with this. Here we go with this.
I was George Grant's favorite.